Duke Luca Abel tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can feel it. This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
I've been inside a dozen castles and 100 mansions, and they're the same everywhere. The Duke's palace can't be anything worse than Lady Brisby's social afternoons.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile, and I've got a lot to think about after all this is done.
Should we head toward the palace?
Ready.
At the palace, the Duke has a lookalike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept, in the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden, but when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaca's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
It's gotta get where it's going. That's why they call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners come.
Someone looks armed and dangerous. You're a good one. See you sometime. There's no such permit, Captain. I know the laws.
Poorly. I spied a lass from Bristol. 'Twas good I had my pistol. Then I met a lady from Come on, come on!
Tugged on it lightly, and ever so slightly, it grew in large as a normal. I'm bored.
What did I do to deserve this? Of all the shit assignments. So let's see. What was it?
My God, just
About my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
On the bright side, pay's better here than anywhere else, and we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering over form.
Delilah. Her soul is familiar to me.
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
You're not losing your nerve.
No, not at all. But how do you know which one is the Duke? I don't know where they found that guy with the political decoy job, but he looks and acts just like the Duke. I can't tell them apart.
There are subtle differences.
All right. Assuming you can pick out Duke Luca, how are we gonna get his key?
You leave that to me. Who knows what he's got in that vault? We'll be halfway to Bristol and rich before he's nursing the next day's hangover.
Nope. As long as it's not me, I don't care. It's never any fun.
I'm not sure who's worse, the Duke or his body double. One's half likely to have you flogged for looking at him wrong. The other might just bore you to death.
So one can't even breathe no more.
I'm bored.
day. But at least I read them, which is more than he can say.
What do you say that? Makes no sense. Anyway, I'm not the one who did the kissing. They could rot in the void for all I care. I've got enough to worry about without their constant complaining.
Leave me. I want to be alone with my thoughts.
Not worth a thing. You can tell he's no good, just by looking at his shoes.
How strange it is to see my face on all the coins in Serkonis, and not be able to spend the same one. No offer to bow or kiss my hand.
I could say the same.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you and what do you want?
Listen, I think you're the Duke's body double. You can't have any love for the man. I'm here to end his rule, and I have an idea you should hear.
All right, you've figured it out. But if you're not here to assassinate the Duke, what do you want?
It occurs to me that you might make a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to slit his throat, do you think you could convince people that you're the Duke?
That's bold, I have to admit it's crossed my mind. If people believed that I was actually Duke Abel, and that he was the political decoy, we could have him committed for lunacy. We could convince everyone that the Double's finally lost his mind, and believes he's the Duke. I've spent years perfecting my performance. But there's a catch. He's got a medallion that I need. Even if I sound convincing, which should be the easy part, his Grand Guard officers will ask to see the medallion as proof. Luca never puts it aside.
All right. It shouldn't take me long. Once it's done, I'll be leaving the city. Soon after, I'll send instructions from Dunwall, and I'll expect a great deal of flexibility and cooperation on your part. There's still time to pull Serkonos back from the edge of the cliff. We can undo the damage Duke Abel has inflicted.
I'd like that. But I'll guide Serkonos in the ways I see fit for the people here, not as the hand-chosen puppet of your empire. If you agree with that, just render the Duke unconscious and bring him to his chambers. I'll handle the rest. Don't raise an alarm. You've got to keep things calm for this to work. Honestly, if you would have killed Luca, the Grand Guard probably would have hung me anyway. There's so much that could be done from this palace. So many things that could be better. I never thought this would happen. It's exciting. But remember, to make this work, you've got to be stealthy. Get the Duke, bring him to his room, And be careful about it. Don't raise a ruckus.
Indicates some detection without certainty.
Someone there?
Who's there?
It seems the Duke has some of the Jindosh clockwork soldiers.
Into alternative tactical mode. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Enemy evasion successful.
How do you know it'll get to the Duke? I just got this assignment, but yesterday I heard the Major talking about the Duke's political double.
Don't worry about that. Besides, in the end, it's all the same. We serve the food, and the Duke decides who eats it.
That's true everywhere.
Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks. Once was a man from old Lampro. This cockle was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, then ever so slightly.
The Duke looks so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets.
Rick Spittles. At least I'm not one of them.
Exactly. And think, when all this fighting over thrones is settled, the Duke's going to need men to take charge in the Northern Isles. By this time next year, you could be in charge of Winddown or Freeport.
Where even the most desirable have skin like pale slugs.
That's what the brandy's for.
Huh?
You can't stay hidden forever!
A body? Here?
Playback for detection registered.
What?
Don't look so disappointed. It's not about merit. The inner circle is packed with the Duke's pets. Look, Spittles. Exactly. To settle, the Duke's going to need men to take charge in the Northern Isles. By this time next year, you could be in charge of Winddown or Freeport.
Where even the most desirable have skin like pale slugs.
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
It's not funny.
Your bed and you'll have to fly.
What?
Odd times, hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Nope. Nobody there.
No way! Someone broke the door! Someone broke in.
Asked a killer. Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and
Sometimes a
shit
man
everywhere.
just needs time by himself. My responsibility is quite me.
I get a feeling something bad is gonna happen. I just know it.
When this plays.
Doors alert. Always. They don't gotta say it twice.
This whole business
hear about my new boots, perhaps? I want them redone.
Your business has me on pins and needles. Jumpy as anything.
Works out. Someone in advance or something.
Oh, just got word that something's happening. It could be anything.
This must be the key to the Duke's vault.
Commotion.
Bring it on. Whatever is happening, I'm ready.
Increasing oil tank temperature. 1,000 rotations.
Something's coming. I'm sure.
Reintroducing graphite. If this place, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
Someone's always
Display back after the final field test.
Some other rubbish. I say it's a false alarm. I'm just going to burst.
The machine is running at low speed. When this plays, check Central Road.
It's impossible to get good help these days.
Put him there, on the bed.
Here's Duke.
That's it then. Now it's up to me. I'll take the medallion and call them.
I'll be watching. Break a leg.
Don't worry. I've spent years mimicking this asshole. Captain Almeida, come at once to my chambers. There's a problem. Quick, hide up there.
Your Eminence, are you all right?
Yes, Captain. Please arrest this clown. Seems that he took his role a little too seriously. Get your hands off me! Man, he served me well for years. We'll never find anyone else who so bears my resemblance. Take him away, Captain. But be
I
gentle.
think I understand, Your Eminence. We'll handle it.
What? This is outrageous. I'll have you all skinned alive and set in a salt bath. If only there was something we could do for him. I suppose all those years pretending it was me, that eventually took its toll. No! Stop! I am the Duke of Serkurnus! You can't do this!
Dr. Hypatia at Adamire will know what to do with the poor man.
I'm still trying to get my head around this. It's incredible.
See this? Wasteful expense, wanton flesh.
Display back after the final field test. If this plays, the machine is recharging
Let's see what Duke of Bell keeps hidden away in here. This must be the Duke's vault.
Playback indicates some detection without certainty.
This is the thing Ashworth made to hold Delilah's spirit.
You must release me from this dead vessel. Only then will you be able to trap Delilah's spirit.
I don't know how I can do this. You were all I ever wanted.
I stayed as long as I could, trying to guide you. The world is better for your influence.
Be at peace, Mother. I will honor you, always.
I love you. And this is the final thought I carry into my house.
So it's done. Now to take Delilah's soul back to Dunwall.
This, the heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
Maybe Delilah's spirit was holding it together. It's a decorative animal. There. Now to wait.
So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
From now on, the Duke will be guided by better stars.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne, and find a way to save my father.
Ready, then?
Take me back to the ship.
All right. As you want.